welcome to another video. Today we're going to do a quick tour of my office setup. I want to say before we go in there, the office isn't completely done yet. It's going to take some time, a lot of money, and everything to get it exactly the way that I want it. But I think it's in a good position now that I can show it to you, and you can have a pretty good understanding of where we're going with the room. So without further ado, let's get into it. So as you can see, this is a stark difference from what I had before. We've got a couple different of setups in here. The entire room is dedicated, including the closet, to gaming. There's still, as you can see, I'm still unpacking a few things. We just moved here, so I'm still unpacking, still sorting, still trying to find perfect places for everything. But this is the room. So we're gonna start from this setup and move our way around. So I have my guitar here. I don't play it very often, but you know, I set it out, so hopefully one day I will actually mess with it. That's obviously a PlayStation 5. I keep a headset in here because right on the other side of this wall, literally right here, is my daughter's crib. So when she's napping and I want to play some video games, I'll put the headset on. Got my controllers over there. This Polk Mini sound system is actually not set up yet. The bass is in the living room right now. I need to move it in here so that way there'll be a sound system. But I'm gonna be real honest, I don't get to game a whole lot where I don't have to wear a headset, so I may not actually install that. I may, sell it and move on, and maybe it'll just sit there for the years. Who knows? Got my little Miu Mini sitting up here for easy access. It's an emulator. Underneath, we have, and you can't really see it very well, we have my Xbox. It never gets turned on. With nowadays how the streaming services work, you don't even need one anymore. Obviously, I have my Nintendo Switch, and as you can see, it's on and running, and that's because it hooks up to this PC. I have a controller over there that I will very often sit in my giant beanbag chair and play games that are chill. If obviously I'm playing Battlefield, I'm not sitting in the beanbag chair. But if I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 with my wife, then generally I'll be sitting here and she's over here on her PC, and we're collaborating obviously in the game. So my headphones, they have that incredibly long wire, reaches all the way over here, not a problem. And then the wireless controller. So I still have fantastic audio regardless. Don't judge my cable management. Like I said, a lot of that stuff is going to take time, effort, and money. We're going to skip this setup. Though you've seen it before, it does have some upgrades. We'll come back to this one. This shelf is still getting set up. I need to do some lighting in it. I need to really hammer out what I want in here. Obviously, as you can see, I collect a lot of Pokemon. Some of these, like the 151 packs, are gaining in value. I think I bought this one for like $40 on sale. It's now worth on eBay anywhere from I've seen them sold from $140 to $160. So a lot of these Pokemon stuff I actually buy as investments. These cars I all bought way cheap. They've risen in value. But I am, as you can see, collecting a ton of just singular packs. Which I will be opening on the channel at some point. If you guys want a more in-depth, there's obviously a card binder down here, review of all of my cards and all my collectibles. Let me know down in the comments. So this is my wife's setup. It is Lord of the Rings themed, and also messy, but she doesn't do a ton of gaming. She games with me primarily. So we play Baldur's Gate 3 together. She does play like Civ 6 and like Zoo Tycoon, Minecraft occasionally, those types of things. So she does work from home sometimes. She is a teacher, so sometimes she has to be here doing like lesson plans and stuff like that. So that's why she has the dual monitor set up. This is just a 1080p monitor. It's actually my old monitor. It works great for her, so that's why we went ahead and gave it to her. Her PC is down here. She has my Astro A40s. I gave those to her so that way she would have better sound quality versus the Logitechs that she used to have. We got some the entire box set for Lord of the Rings over here, and this is actually a Lord of the Rings themed Magic deck. And so she's got it all. We have Middle Earth up there. As you can see, there's some defects on the wall. I need to repaint the wall so that way it will actually look nice. You can see over here as well, which is kind of annoying. We'll go over here into the closet. I'm not going to show you this side of the closet. It has a bunch of stuff in it, as you can see, that we're not going to talk about on this channel. But this is like my overflow, essentially. This is the home server. So this has Jellyfin on it. It's all my file shares and stuff like that. This video will be stored on this server. That's where I'll upload it from. I'm currently working on putting in a Minecraft server so that way it can be like an official real server, but I need to upgrade the RAM. It's only 16 gigs. I need 32. That's a pretty cheap upgrade. I'll get to that as soon. And I have a couple of upgrades you can see down in there, boxes, where I'm going to upgrade the cooler. We'll get it a little bit more hammered out before I start allowing people to connect to the server and start stressing it out. Part of the networking is in here. You can see that the cable management is not the best. I got to get raceways for the room. This is my virtual reality headset. It's the Quest 2 if you're not into that, but it is good enough. I do play some virtual reality stuff on my PC. I have a cable that hooks to this, and every so often I do use it. So probably 3 or 4 times a month I do some kind of VR. I recently got into ham radio stuff, so these are just some bow things. If you know anything about that, then good for you. If you don't, I'm not going to go all the way down that rabbit hole. So we got a bunch of movies down here. I'm ripping them and putting them on the server. Disney, don't come after me. Finally, we can talk about my gaming setup. So a lot of this you've already seen before. In the chair's the same. Most everything is the same. The difference is now that we have a 32-inch HDR 10 2K monitor that we're gaming on. We upgraded from the 1080p Predator, and it's been amazing. I have absolutely loved using this thing over the 1080p one. It's fantastic. Off to the right here, I keep my Lenovo laptop. I keep my camera handy for taking photos. We have obviously my headset, mouse, keyboard, my drawers that have a bunch of stuff in them. We've added lots of lighting. You can see some Govee lighting through here, and that's Govee lighting underneath now versus it was like just a cheap little Amazon thing. The tower, as you can see, hasn't changed very much. It is about the same. I still need to purchase a couple more fans. Say hi, Lily. For the PC, so that way it'll look better. I'm kind of honestly waiting to do a rebuild. I think I'm going to do a micro ATX build this next go round. If you're curious about cable management, it's not bad. I kind of messed with stuff the other day, so it's a little bit worse for wear, but it's not terrible. So that pretty much wraps it up. So if you have any questions about how things are set up in this room, obviously my setup is very similar to what it was before with just a few minor upgrades, but the room as a whole is pretty awesome. Being able to look at this every day when I come in to play video games and relax is pretty awesome. It's a setup that if I was able to go back in time and show myself as a child, I would freak out. The fact that we even got this far on this setup. I've always been a computer setup guy, always been into tech, so this is pretty awesome. The fact that I have a home server and just basically my entire room is gaming themed is absolutely unreal. I'm super thankful for my wife for allowing me to do this. Obviously, I incorporate her as well into the room just so that way it makes a little bit more sense. So that's going to be it for the video. If you have any questions, again, the comment section is down below, and have a great day.